The best way to market a mobile app. So I got a great question from one of my YouTube viewers, love you guys, Tech338, who wrote in to say, awesome advice, Evan, and I love all your videos. Thanks, man. I have learned a lot. I wanted to ask you, as you had a software company, what would be the best way to market a mobile app for people to download it on iOS and Android? Keep up the awesome work. I love this question. It's one I get asked a lot, and I have 3 bits of advice for you, okay? 3 things I want to share. Number 1 is you have to make the app great. And this is so important. This is a piece that most people miss because they spend their time on worrying about how do I market this thing when the app isn't good enough yet. It's just not good enough. The challenge in the app space is that it's so easy to get into. There are so many people doing it because the barrier to entry is nothing. It's so easy to create these new apps that most apps suck. And most of the people who actually are putting effort into their apps, the apps are just okay. They're just okay, and that's the plain, honest truth. And it's really hard to market a just okay app. What I want you to do is take a deep look at what your app does and see, do you use this thing every day? Are you actually proud of what you've just made? Are you building a legacy here? Is this app going to be something that you tell your grandkids about and say, I made this thing? Because if it's not that important, it's not going to be successful. This has to be your life's work. It has to be that important if you want it to take off. And this applies to anything in business, but specifically in apps, because people just throw something together and it's not good enough. So before you worry about marketing it, make sure the app is great. Number 2 is reach out to influencers. What you want to do is reach out to people who are experts in your space, right? So people hit me up all the time. I get emails every day from people who have apps and they want me to review it, and they say it's going to help entrepreneurs. And you know, I love entrepreneurs. It's my life's passion, and so anything that comes out that's new that is trying to help entrepreneurs, I take an interest in it. And most of these sites and these apps I'll check out very quickly, and it's like, oh, that's, you know, these guys just threw this thing together. You know, I wouldn't use this thing every day, and so I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm curious. And so this is what you want to do. If your app helps entrepreneurs, you want to reach out to people like me. If your app helps people with their fitness goals, you want to reach out to fitness experts. If your app helps people manage their recipes, you want to reach out to cooking experts. You want to make a list. Make a list of 500 leading experts, authorities in your space, and reach out to them. Reach out to them. They should be accessible on Twitter, by email, on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever it is. Reach out to them and let them know, hey, you've developed this great new app to serve X market and you thought they'd be interested in it. And if you do a good job in targeting, they'll check it out, right? You send me something that's going to help entrepreneurs, I'm going to check it out because that's what I love. But just make sure, again, it's great because you only have one chance to make an impression with these guys. If you come back to them and say, hey, we made it a little bit better, you're going to have a really hard time getting in the door. And number 3 is build around your core audience. What you want to do, and I did this with my software company, is you have a core group of people who are using your products every day, right? They should be. Build around them. Talk to them, get their contact information, see how they're using it, see how they can make it better, because your best marketing strategy is going to be your users. It's not going out and taking paid advertising and banner ads and doing all that stuff. It costs money and you probably don't have it. It's not even as effective as word of mouth. And it comes from having a core group of loyal users who love what you're doing. So whoever is using it, try to contact them. Ask them for their feedback. See how they can make it better, right? Get their suggestions to improve the product. Get them ranting about it, right? You need to have these people using it every single day and telling their friends, how are you not using this app? It's so amazing, right? So you have to build up the feature set to get there, but have that close relationship with those early adopters to help build the product out and make it better. So in summary, number 1, make the app great. Number 2, reach out to influencers. And number 3, build around your core audience. And believe. For those of you watching, you like the video, you want to see more just like it, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.